What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to CK2 Holy Fury as Harald Hardrada, the King of Norway, as well as King of England, since the last episode, where we, first of all, captured Duke William the Bastard in the Battle of Gloucester. Unfortunately, we also became incapable there after receiving a crushing blow to the head. And then later on, after our son successfully captured Middlesex, we also managed to imprison Harold Godwinson, and we were formally crowned as King of the English. Now, I suppose because we are now incapable, it means our son, Olav, our regent as well, and heir, is taking the reins of the two kingdoms. And I like to always roleplay my characters. Not over the top, but I do like to go by the traits that they have and make decisions based on that. Now, I think either as Harold, it doesn't actually matter that much, because as Harold, I would have given out most of these titles as well. But since Olav is, particularly charitable and kind, I think he's even more eager to reward the commanders of the war with lands. So what I've done is I've checked the court to look for suitable people to take over the newly acquired territories, and I have also found some suitable suitors for our two daughters, in Olaf's case, his two sisters, that they could marry. So first, let's actually give out the lands, though, and I'm going to start with Jorvik over here, and we have conquered this basically with the help of Tostig Godwinson, Harold's brother. And so he doesn't actually have a claim, but he was the Duke of Northumbria or sort of thing. Either way, we have gotten this province, and I'm gonna actually give it to him. We'll make him the Jarl of York, and we'll also include the lower titles because, we'll give him the Barony of Richmond as well, the Bishopric, the city. He can give this out to his friends, whatever. It's his, basically. That's what I'm trying to say here. So there you go. We will make you the Count of Jorvik, include lower titles, and there we go. Now, he's apparently actually taken a wound in the fighting. He's got some dual experience, and this wound has actually infected. So he definitely has fought for his claim here, so he definitely deserves it as well. Okay, other than that, we have Ogier, Ulfeld, Ogier the Dane. He has also taken quite a beating. He has gout. He's been successfully treated, and so I'm not sure whether or not this is coming from the battle, if he's been disfigured and severely injured through fighting, or if this was part of the treatment. You never know. I just can't tell. Either way, we know that he's fought bravely on our side, so he definitely deserves a title as well. And I've decided to give him the title of Winchester down here. Obviously, we're going to include the lower titles too, so he can give out the city and bishopric to whoever he seems fit. But I also want to make him Jarl of Wessex. So for that, let me create the duchy here. No Wessex. There we go. That's going to cost a little bit of gold, but that's fine. We definitely have it. You're definitely worth it, okay? So there you go. We'll grant you the Duchy of Wessex. There you go. Awesome. Now, you also have a vassal now. Unfortunately, your lands are, well, you don't really have a whole lot of levies. But, you're still suffering from Smuggler's Ring, Highway Robber Band, and the previous incompetent ruler. But I think I have faith that Ogier will be able to deal with this in time. And then, lastly, we have Tjodolf Sterken. I hope I pronounced this correctly now, or better at least. Anyway, he has not actually taken a wound in the fighting, but that might be just because he is so absolutely scary. No one actually wanted to face him, and most people just ran away. But either way, he also deserves a title, and I want to make him the Earl of Gloucester over here. It was the final battle, and I think he may have been the one who subdued Duke William. So there you go. You are now the Duke, and I've also given you the bishopric. You can give that out yourself. Now, I also meant to give a lot of the bishoprics, like maybe the bishopric of London here, St. Paul's Cathedral. I was thinking about giving that to the bishop who fought so bravely in the two battles of Sunmoor, but he actually died. He was the Bishop of Heilstead here. I can't actually show him to you because there is no history for this title. Like, usually when you have, like, the county, you see a history, you know who previously ruled, but you can't do that for baronies. So, I don't know who actually ruled here. I know his name was Rolf, that's all I know, but he actually died in that second battle as well, just after he killed another person. So, yeah, unfortunately I can't give anything to him, but still, we gotta remember him and his brave deeds. So, what do I have left? I have now left the city of Bedford. Yes. No, the city of Hertford, the barony of Bedford, the bishopric of St. Albans, the bishopric of St. Paul's, city of London, and the barony of Tottenham, as well as Westminster. So, I'm going to give out... Yeah, I'm just going to create new vassals for these here. And for the bishopric as well. They should be Norwegian and Catholic, obviously. Let me quickly check. Yeah, okay. So, brand new people have been established. Inge, the bishop of St. Paul's. And who's the mayor of London? Trond. Okay, good. He's got no combat skill. He's a craven. Alright, maybe he's not the best mayor, but it's fine. I'm going to keep the barony of Tottenham. Well, I was going to, but maybe I can't. That's kind of frustrating. Actually, you know what? It's fine, because I wanted to give out one more title. We also hold the county of Nidaros right here, but that is actually de jure part of the Duchy of Nidaros, and that belongs to our son, Prince Magnus. So I think I'm going to... He's actually very upset because he wants... Well, he wants to see it in a council, and he also desires the county of Nidaros. So I'm going to give that to him, and hopefully that will make him happy. Actually, the council's against that. Interesting. Why? We have an empty seat. Loyalist. I am unlanded. I should get the title. Okay. You're a pragmatist. I do not want you to grant land to your dynasty. Same for my wife. Okay, well, I kind of understand because it's not her son. So I see that. Okay. Well, we'll have to see. Maybe I can't give it out immediately, but I have also found some suitors for my daughter. So the first one, Ingrid, I want her to marry the person I've already mentioned, Miles Snackton, the Duke of Moray, I'm sorry, just because, you know, we have lands up here. We are somewhat friends with King Guthrod here. He's actually currently defending against the Scots. He doesn't want an alliance, though. But yeah, so we kind of already have, like, you know, relations up here. And if the Duke of Moray would be, you know, allied to us as well, I think it just, you know, would be really good for our lands here and obviously for the stability of our realm to the south. And the second suitor I have chosen for Princess Mariah is actually, now this might come as a surprise to you, the Duke Morka, Duke of Yorwick. And the reason is that I turned on the game rule where non-aggression pacts block characters from joining in a faction against you, and that kind of makes sense. So he was an enemy, but he fought, you know, he fought bravely, you know, we can't deny that. And so, especially because our son is the one taking over, right? He met Morka in like 3 battles. And so now that we're taking over, I feel like we're gonna have to reconcile with Duke Morka, a very powerful man who really dislikes us a lot. So we need that non-aggression pact. So this is why Princess Mariah is gonna have to marry him. And he will agree, so that's all good. Now, Olav also needs to get married. That's interesting. Let me see who he could... Oh, he could go for a Byzantine princess or for another one of the Kievan Rus. Damn, I did not check that. That is something I probably should have been checking out as well. Empress of the... Well, she's a bit old. So, Okay, that's something I didn't have a look at. Well, he's still young. He's 19. He doesn't need to marry immediately. But at some point, that needs to happen. But for now, you can administer the realm. That's your job. So go ahead and do that, please. And what else? We need to nominate a successor. Okay, so we have Agnatic Cognatic elective in Norway, as well as, Agnatic elective in England. Okay, well, we're gonna have to nominate Olav here. Hopefully the people will support him. Otherwise, this is gonna be problematic. So, opposing votes. Oh, this is interesting. We've got Duke Arnold Duke Girth, and Duke Leofine. But I think we've just created a few more duchies. They might also be able to vote. I'm not sure. We'll see, I guess. We can also hold a grand tournament, and Duchy of Flanders can be claimed for Judith. Oh, she is Tostig's wife. Well, I don't think I'm going to go that far. He's gotten his title. I think that's all we really need to care about right now. Okay, and, well, Magnus? Oh, Magnus hasn't married either. Okay. Magnus hasn't married either. Okay, so we're going to have to find someone. You're 21 years old. She's 9. Maybe you marry the Byzantine princes. This one's born in the purple. Okay. Yeah, she's... Ah, man, I'm gonna give you the... the one that's born in the purple. Fine. No, we'll give you the older one. There you go. Prince Magnus, you'll be betrothed. And then, as for Olav, we could go with the other Byzantine princes, but I'm not certain if I really want to do that. Maybe someone else. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't think we need to decide this immediately. I can't really go for focus or ambition because we are incapable. That sucks. But for now, Miles Nektan has agreed. Very good. And Morka has accepted as well. So that means you can't join any factions. Prince Magnus actually wants to increase the council power. Interesting. And there is some independence factions as well. Okay, title loss on succession. The Kingdom of England. We will lose the Kingdom of England. Now, I can destroy the title. And someone has mentioned to me that is something I should probably do. It feels a bit gamey to me. Because in real life, you couldn't just, like, destroy a title. Like, I mean, right? So, yeah. I don't know. Like, if I don't do this, we're going to lose the Kingdom of England. But it feels so gamey. So I kind of don't want to do this. I want to rather try and change succession laws if that is possible. No regency, no vassals fighting each other. We'll have to see. Maybe there's something I can do. I dislike him. He's ambitious, slothful, greedy. I do not like power. I do not trust the judgment of a ruler I dislike. I dislike him. I'm not quite sure what this means. So my candidate has 70 over 65. So shouldn't he marry... shouldn't he, like, vote for us? I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Maybe let's move forward. Okay, so there's more people voting now, interestingly. And Olaf already has gotten more votes. Arnold. Okay, so Arnold is voting for him now. Very good. Okay. Nice. And then also Ogier, the Dane, is voting as well. Okay, so basically what we could do now is if we create more titles, then we can have more people that like us and more people that vote. And that might be enough. But yeah, so for now, one thing I want to do is I want to create the Duchy of Vestlana here, which is our, which is basically our own capital duchy. So might as well create this title, right? Why not? Okay, other than that, I think we can stand down most of our troops. What if I stand these guys down? I think we keep these event troops, which is actually kind of amazing. Okay, there's actually still a few people unraised. Split off, event spawned, and stand down these. So we get to keep the event spawn troops. That's actually amazing. Alright, so let's stand on our fleet as well. Very good. And you will move to Middlesex. And I might just have to give out the Barony of Tottenham. It's not all that useful to me. Is there anyone else I can give this to? Anyone at court who is proven worthy? Actually... Torry of Scotland, he was also a commander. You know what? I'll grant you Tottenham. There you go. Enjoy. Awesome. Very good. And then actually, right, and I wanted to give Magnus Nidaros. But that's still not possible, right? Actually, it is possible now. Okay, we'll give it to him as well, just so that he's happy. There you go. So that should make him happy. We have lost our court chaplain. Let's see who we can go for. I think the one of St. Paul's. He's loyal. I think I want him as our bishop. Very good. And then anything else? No, I think we're pretty well set up. So what's the title say? So that's Norway. Here it's still undecided. How? Okay, now we're winning. Okay, very good. You're all voting for all kinds of people. Awesome. Very, very nice. Alright, cool. So far so good. We're not losing any titles. Olav is apparently going to be accepted. Now maybe he should marry someone in England. I could see that. Maybe that would be the plan. Is there any woman that is, you know, good? Doesn't seem like it. None of you have any daughters? You have a sister. Oh, but she's already... I see. We could marry her. And you, I think you're just gonna stay imprisoned for now. Okay. So yeah, so far so good. I think we can hold this grand tournament. Why not? It's gonna give us some prestige. Sure. Let's have a tournament here. And actually, maybe a debutante. Well, no, that's probably not that good. Let's instead maybe commission a runestone. And I could see that maybe for ourselves. Actually, maybe, you know what, here, I think that's Olav. That's Olav doing it for his father, who's incapable. That's the way it is. So we'll have it, you know, speak of me, but Olav is doing this for his father, basically. So yeah, there you go. The artisans who will carve and paint a runestone are asking for instructions. Which of your qualities should it speak of? I wish to be known for my fairness. No. Bravery, yes. Because we feared nothing. That's basically the whole thing. And apparently I can also give out another... council position. Well, actually, no. I can't. That's so strange. But I can give out some minor titles. So let me see. Master of the Hunt. I want Edwin of Mercia or Morcar. Who's... I think Edwin... You're both hunters. Duke of East Anglia. There's so many hunters. Okay, one of you is the Master of Hunt. The one with the most martial. Okay, so that's going to be you. Then again, we could give it to Theodulf, Count of Gloucester. I think I'm going to give this to the Duke of East Anglia. He needs this more. High Almoner should be our wife. There you go. Cupbearer, someone loyal we can trust. Yeah, the new Baron of Tottenham. There you go. As court tutor, well, we only have this person, so alright, I guess it's you. Master of Horse, Duke of Mercia and Lancaster. Wow, he's very powerful. Okay, we need to improve relations with him somehow. He above the Swans. Our son, Magnus. Okay, sure. And then Seneschal will be Olaf. Organization of feasts and domestic entertainment. Maybe the... I could give this to the Duke of Orkney. Oh, you've got now an infected wound as well. Oh my goodness. I hope you make this. Or Tosdig. Man, you all with your infected wounds. Seneschal. Alright, let's make Olaf the Seneschal. Why not? There you go. Okay. Any new commanders? I kind of want Duke Girth the Wise as a commander here. Not Edwin. Okay. And there we are. Now it's just Olaf that needs to get married. Okay. Well, we'll find something for him. Can I also go for a retinue? I can build up a retinue. I think this is something we should be doing. And here I think heavy infantry is what we want. So let's see how many Huskarls we can build. Well, we could actually go for a third one as well. Let's build a third one. And let's not have any commanders in here just now, because that's not necessary. And see if we're making money still. We should be. The administration of our realm has improved significantly since Prince Olav became your regent. If only you had his skills. Emit grant of approval. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that Olav is so good. That's so nice. So nice. Oh, and we should probably maybe do something for, you know, our mother. Is there something we can do? Invite her to court? No. Okay, so she's staying at the court of Magnus. All right. And she's in seclusion. Good for you. Olav, I'm going to find a good wife for you. But not from the Pachenkis. That, definitely not. That's not the one I want. Damn, it kind of sucks. They're all terrible. I think the best one might be the Princess of the Kievan Rus. She's 9 years old. I think, yeah, you know what? Let's go for this. And can we form an alliance as well? We can. No, we can't. Okay, never mind. It is time to let the tournament begin for the next 2 months. All show their martial brilliance. But the tournament will continue in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching today. I will see you next time. Today's video was brought to you by my glorious supporters over at Patreon. And right now, I just want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And before you leave, I'd love to have you subscribed so you can stay updated on all the new releases.